Hey everyone, welcome back to Paradise Rolls. I'm Mark Anthony, I'm GM for Out of the Abyss, which we are doing right now. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Last time we were here, the adventurers made a plot to go figure out what was...
Damn, that's a lot of dice rolling.
to go find out what was going on with all of the slimes and oozes that they had found, hanging out in the Svirfneblin, old capital, old throne room area, basically. Hadn't been reclaimed yet, so it was, wild and crazy. They'd seen signs of oozes basically carving up new tunnels and stuff like that. So relayed their information back to Draxton and set up a big ol' party to go in, and the army did a bit of distraction at the main entrance where they pulled all the users away, and the party snuck into the back and found a really, really ugly deep gnome that had kind of almost turned into a bit of an ooze himself. He was he was controlled by Quiblix, who is a demon lord, and he is an enormous ooze, as you can come to understand. The adventurers had kind of seen signs of this presence as they had been approaching, of this enormous, monstrosity that had been feeling like it was surrounding them. And so they went in, they killed the Pudding King, as he is called, and his, it's called the Pudding Court, what you had dealt with. It was Prince Ebenmeyer and Princess Yolanda. There was a princess slime as well. And they went in there, they killed everyone, all of the oozes. By the time they killed the king, they noticed all of the rest of the oozes that were left standing were not organized anymore. The Pudding King had some sort of leadership power over them, in which he was able to bestow upon them some sort of command to, make them do what he wanted. So I think you guys, you looted everything up, took some, I think Jimjar has 2 books.
Oh yeah.
Jimjar has 2 books and
that little jerk. I need those.
War pick. You do need those.
Don't need that.
I don't need that.
Sadly, no one needs most of the stuff. Plus, I think the stuff you have is probably better. So I don't think you guys went back, did you? Yeah, you were on your way back. So that's what you're doing now. You're heading back through the main entrance with the army.
Collected as many live gnomes as we could and healed them as much as we could.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. I don't think we got back all the way yet, did we?
No, I think we stopped as you guys were heading into the tunnel with all the rest of the deep gnomes. Pretty damn epic, as you were watching. Deep gnomes have had a rough time, and they are in the middle of this big understanding of how to retake their home, So they came in ready and just tier by tier pushing out all of these oozes as you guys slayed the king, came back in. There's a good amount of death, but you definitely come away with this sense of accomplishment. This is really gonna help. Mm-hmm. Before, you were seeing oozes in houses, waiting. They're ready to just, as something comes in, they're gonna just attack and eat them. which isn't necessarily the way oozes work. They typically just roam, and if someone's unfortunate enough to wander into them, they're inside of a gelatinous cube, or they're getting beaten the shit out of by a black pudding or something. Yeah. So you feel like this is actually going to help a lot in the reclamation of Blingdenstone.
Awesome.
But likely probably pissed off whatever presence that is.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Likely.
I'm gonna...
Extremely likely.
Is there gnomes around?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm like, just, hey, way here, do you feel like an overwhelming presence?
Just gonna roll like a flat wisdom. This dude is like eyes wide. I did. But I noticed when you guys came out, things felt a little more normal, you know? Can you, hey, this is a dog, and
Nazi.
he wants to be Arterian.
Doggo liquor.
Look at him! Look at him! Okay, go, go! Go, 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 go!
Watch out. Come here.
I can't think straight with you in my face!
I think it's
Get out
time.
the face.
Oh,
It's time.
hey,
it's time,
it's time.
kiddo.
Come on. You're being disruptive. Come on.
Go. Go.
Come on.
I'm getting
Go.
smacked, I love it.
Hey. Boy.
Yeah, so you see this deep gnome, he's kind of like wide-eyed, he's... You know, he's been part of this fight that's been going on in Blingdenstone. So you can, like, assume this isn't just due to fighting oozes.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't quite understand what it is he was feeling.
Okay. So I can assume they probably know that, like, the smarter ones probably know to, like, watch out.
Yeah, you're still kind of towards the back of the ensemble. So the people back here are more, you know, archer types, and you're not necessarily with the spellcasters. The spellcasters would have been more towards
With
the
the
middle.
archer types, huh?
Yes.
Do I see anyone with, like, interesting quivers or arrows?
They all have the standard Svirfniblin quivers that you've been seeing.
Even the archer captains? They don't have any, like, bejeweled quivers?
Bejeweled.
No, you do see a couple of captains up ahead, and they have not necessarily like bejeweled quivers, but they are of like a really cool make, where the quiver at the bottom is like into a spike, and then the top has these like, I don't know, like tendrils coming up.
Oh, that's gaudy.
Around the arrows.
Sounds tacky. I love it.
Yeah, it's also like they're much sturdier looking too.
Okay.
They're able to take this quiver off and use it as like almost like a sword, like a little dagger.
Oh.
They can pull it out. They can like yank an arrow out, and they have like their stuff ready.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like two little daggers if they wanted to, with like one arrow, and their quiver is a spike at the end.
I don't think I want that there.
I
I was
don't
gonna steal some shit. Or not really steal, but like, hey, toss a coin to your witcher.
Toss a quiver to your mister.
These guys are also like I'd say about half your size. So this quiver is like this big.
So it holds like blowgun darts.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically.
They made you some normal sized arrows,
Oh, you're so
but
special.
Yeah.
like a longbow for them is like a very short bow for you, because these guys are like 2 to 2.5 feet tall. Like they're very small.
I feel like I'm in a kindergarten class, and I'm just kind of like, sorry, move, just step over you.
Yeah, and by the time you get towards like the middle, you've got more of the infantry, and these guys are small but like sturdy. They're like mini dwarves, you know, and they're walking around in like full plate armor, tiny full plate armor, but they walk like super proud.
We probably talked about this. Do you remember the trolls from Frozen?
I couldn't get past the first like 2 songs.
I think you're the odd one out here.
Shocked. Literal shock on my face.
I saw it for a second, and then he said you're the odd one out, and then I saw it kind of vanish.
Mm-hmm. Our chat is disapproving as well.
Who's in chat?
Natalie.
Hey, Natalie.
I've never seen it, Natalie.
I tried. I just couldn't.
It was so good. So good. I'm surprised that, like, not last time, but the time before, our nieces made me watch it. And last time it was in Kanto. They made me watch, and then they fell asleep halfway through. It was great.
Our nieces are pushy.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I kind of liked Encanto, and it was also kind of, like, weird how nothing at all happened in that movie.
Wait, all I know is you don't talk about Encanto.
No, you don't talk about Bruno.
I don't talk about Encanto.
You don't talk about Encanto. For other reasons, other Encantos.
Do you mind if I turn on the fan?
I would appreciate that, actually.
It is extremely hot.
Yeah, the trolls are cute on Frozen, and so that's what I imagine these Svirfneblin to be. Those little, like, stocky, like they can be little boulders, and then they like pop out, and they're just like, moo.
Okay.
And
Have you
they're
seen
like
Once Upon a
2 feet
Time,
tall.
the TV show?
Yes, a long time ago, and I didn't see it all the way through.
So you didn't see to the Frozen part.
No, I saw parts of the Frozen part.
Did you get to see the little rock gnomes then?
No, I don't think so. I was really distracted by, like, I think they did an amazing job on costumes throughout most of it. And then I felt like when they brought Elsa in, it was like such a rushed thing that they were just like, here, let's just go to Spirit Halloween store and grab the Elsa costume with the wig and throw her in because Elsa is big right now. That's kind of how I felt they did with the interpretation of her, which I did not appreciate as much.
What about...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly them from the movie, too.
Okay, yeah. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, like, the actual
Skinnier.
trolls with the...
Troll rolls. Oh my gosh. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go up to one and ask if he's got a little jewel on his belly button.
It's Bladen Stone.
It's Blingden Stone, why not?
He just like looking at you, and he's like lifts up his shirt, and you see embedded into his skin, you see different gems, and it's like everywhere. And he's like, these mark our kills. Yeah, we have lots of them, but not. And he like is messing with his belly button. He's like, I didn't put one here.
Oh. Hey, can we get some? We just killed the king.
Sure.
Awesome. I would love one, like, right here.
Okay. I'm not the one that does it, but
I would love to find out who I can go to get that, because...
Yeah, when we get back, I will take you, and we'll...
Okay.
Do you want some too?
Of course he does.
Sure. On my face, though.
On your face? Okay. I think an onyx would do well on your face.
Yes.
And then he like reaches out and like he's doing like this because he's used to ghosts wandering about. There's like a full
I forgot.
There's a full sect of ghosts, and you look like a fucking ghost right now. And when he like touches He's like doing it like ahead of you, and then he like keeps going, and so that he can like feel through your stomach, and then he like hits, and he's like, "Oh, you're actually here."
Yes. When I want to be. I'm like gonna really concentrate, see if I just actually turn invisible.
Well, if you're trying to, then you are, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. They don't need light sources. So the only light that you see at all is from the Archmage that's way up at the front right now. And you see him like he has this big old light on his staff that he's just casting around as they're walking. Yeah, and this dude is just like, okay,
Boo.
you're scary, dude.
You get used to him.
No wonder you could kill the king so easily. What'd that take
I
you?
would not say it was easy.
No.
It only took you like 40 seconds.
We moved very fast. It didn't.
It was like 4 or 5 rounds of
Yeah.
You got wrecked by Cloud Kill in like 2 of them. And then you just fucking proceeded to... No, it was a little more actually. It was what, like a minute and a half maybe?
Probably.
Maybe.
Because
Yeah.
you
I
had
mean,
to-
so yeah, I mean,
had to bomb
we had
it,
to
like, 4 times,
sneak
I
in.
think.
I used 3 bomb arrows, if my memory serves me correct.
Yeah.
It could have been 4.
And then you blew some shit up too.
I did.
think. Yeah.
I threw a fireball in the room, and that was really cool. Oh yeah, we had to like blow up the throne a little
yeah.
bit. So yeah, we were probably in there for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus.
I'm tired now. All of a sudden, I'm just so tired.
It's like
Me too. I almost died back there.
he's just like, you guys are probably gonna get statues.
Oh, that
I don't think that's exactly necessary.
makes me a little uncomfortable, to be
Yeah.
honest.
You're probably gonna get them. You know, we don't like. You know, we're taking over we're taking back the city. I don't have control of it. You don't have control of it. Our statue makers are bored because they don't want to make statues yet.
Can mine be a fountain? I'd like to be like Purewaying or something and like water. Just I don't know. That sounds nicer than just a boring old statue.
Well, fountains are made of stone.
Yeah.
You'll be a statue in the fountain.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I think.
I mean, you'll see. I'll see. I'm not a statue maker.
Having a statue of Jim Jar, that's funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
Hey, you know, he did good. Just don't let him near your wallet.
Yeah, we don't have any money anyway, so.
Right. Wait, actually, I think I do, but I mean, no, I'm dirt poor. You know, yeah. Instead of a statue, just give us money.
You'll get a statue.
Fine, just give us both.
All right, all right.
As you guys are talking to this gnome, he's, you know, got a little bit of scratch marks and some burns into his nail, but otherwise walking strong. You see that he's actually wielding a pretty big shield for how small he is. Like, and he's like able to really lift it up. We're talking like 20 strength. He's able to like lift this thing up, and when he puts it on the ground, it's over him. Like, he's completely hidden if he puts it up.
That seems impractical.
It is impractical. Yeah. But you're walking back towards the place. If you want to give me a perception check there, Zarlo, you can.
What am I trying to perceive?
You're trying to perceive something. I'm going to see if you can.
No.
You can't perceive it.
No, it's like a 6 or something.
Is it
7.
like a human shield? Like, is it wide too?
No.
Okay.
No, it's like a. I mean, these guys are like pretty slender.
Yeah.
It's
They're proportional, for sure.
they're skinny. The shield is a little bigger, but just by looking at it, like it doesn't look right. Like it doesn't seem like you're saying. It seems impractical. And it doesn't make sense that he can just lift that shit up. Either
So,
way,
what's all this about?
it's all what?
This shield. Like, why? How?
You want to look at it? Just like hands it over to you.
Can I remove it from his arm?
Yeah, you can remove it, and when you like grab it, it's light.
Okay.
It's like not even a pound. It feels like
Huh.
you like smack on it, and it's straight up steel. Like this thing is sturdy.
Okay. Is this elven make?
Oh, this shield is well, anyone who has these shields, they have enchantments on them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're really light and they're very strong. Didn't help enough against the uses because they're a little morphy.
Yeah. Viscous.
They're a bit squiggly.
Yeah, they're squiggly. I like that one.
Yeah.
But helped a couple times.
Good. That's what they're made for.
Yeah, they're better against drow.
Yeah. Is that your specialty, I assume?
The drow fucked us over apparently. I wasn't there for it.
Well, they fucked us over too, to be fair. So
Yeah, they're
We got it.
bastards.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't hate the player, hate the game, right?
No, I'm gonna hate the players.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're fuckers.
I like you.
Me too.
Yeah, about this time you're entering into the enormous cavern that houses Blingdenstone. You have the familiar just pounding away of metal that you're hearing.
Dude, it's gonna be a fucking party tonight.
Yeah. Into it.
It is in fact already a party. You, like, once you come in, you see little gnomes just, like, talking and, like, chanting, and they see everyone coming in, and they're, like, super ecstatic. Everyone from this, like, entourage goes to the wall, puts their stuff away. The mages you see go towards the spot that you guys went to with the Archmage.
Mm-hmm.
And once they're done in there, they come back out, and everyone's just like dressed a little more normal, and they go over to this big ass stall that's been made outside of the tavern, and you just see this enormous like barrel that has been set there, and yeah, so there's just like this line of people, little gnomes, and they're all just like taking ales and just like cheersing each other, super happy. It is a party because they like were able to instantly tell, like, there's some like 2,000 I think deep gnomes around.
Mm-hmm.
You had maybe 100 or 200 at the most over there. And they were able to recognize pretty dang quickly that the uses were done. Like they're not doing their usual weird, almost humanoid patrolling.
So they could they also kind of tell that the presence was lesser or gone, just like that other gnome?
They're like, you've been traveling for a few hours. Like when to take that left that you initially took to get to the spot you were like entering from, that took you a couple hours to even get there, and then you had to go around. And this hallway that you went down is pretty freaking long. They're like in Blingdenstone, they don't quite feel this presence the way that you were.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna party too much, to be honest. I think I might just have a couple beers and go to sleep.
You can definitely have a couple beers and crash out. And you do actually see the caravan drivers that you, a few sessions back,
They said they'd be ready in a few days.
Yep, they're
It's only been like a day.
it's been 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you see them, they look at you and they're like, you know, they're over in the. You remember the first day that you got there and you were like sleeping in that like central area?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's where they are, and they're just like talking. They see you and they're just like, "Hey, like good job, you fucking did it!"
Hey. Do you
we're-
have any ooze remnants?
Damn, I don't think so. Should I?
Yeah, I was gonna play No Hog's Nose with the oozes.
Yeah, they just let you know, hey, we're gonna be leaving pretty early. We'll probably go to sleep in a couple hours, and when we wake up, we'll be heading out.
Alright, I'll do that. So, can I crash at your caravan tonight, or?
That way we don't miss you.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
you can crash by it. Buy it for sure.
that sounds fine.
Okay.
We can just yank them up and go to bed and take their spots.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Sure.
Well, here, I'll buy you a first round.
It's
I'll buy you a third round, sorry.
it's free.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah. You wanna go get it for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it for you and then bring it back for you, for all of you.
Okay. Cool.
I'm not gonna wait in line, though.
No, we're gonna cut in line.
Yeah, we're gonna cut in line.
Okay. Good job out there.
Yeah, thank you.
He just looks at you guys like fucking weird asses. Just go cut in line then.
It's been a long time since we've interacted with people.
Yeah. And we almost died today, so.
Yeah. I'm tired.
You smell like shit, that's for sure.
Well, you look like shit, so we're in good company.
Trust me. I'm around a shit eater all the time.
Yeah, you are.
Just slash my thumbs up at you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you guys gonna just grab some beers, go crash out,
Yeah.
wait for the, you know, time to leave?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just say Jim Jar's with you, because what else is he gonna do? He still feels awkward in here. Yeah, so you guys go have some drinks. You didn't say you're talking to anyone, so you don't talk to anyone.
I mean, I
like to
do
think.
want my gem.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I guess we get drunk enough to get tattoos.
Yeah, that's basically it. We'll get drunk enough to get these tattoos.
They're dermals.
Dermals. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll get these dermals when we're drunk.
Cool. Yeah. You guys get sloshed, all right? And okay. You see up by the wall a few different of the gnomes that you were walking with earlier. You see them over by another stall that has been popped up. Isn't typically there, but they're all leaving. They all have their tiny shirts off. And yeah, you can assume that's what they're doing over there, is they're all getting credit for their, you know, the kills that they got.
Cool.
Let's go get one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know, I thought this was a bad idea earlier, but I think this is the best idea you had.
Great idea. Great,
Yeah.
great.
Uh,
We killed the king
Oh,
we killed the prince too.
and the princess.
there wasn't a princess. I appreciate that. There's no prince either. He was a little bit of a, he didn't really like the ladies too much.
No, the ooze.
The ladies. Really,
That was an ooze prince and an ooze princess.
Regicide.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Well, good job. Yeah. Okay.
Bling me up, Scotty.
Oh, you want? Oh,
I want it.
all right.
They've got blingy, I want blingy.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Take a look. Which ones do you want?
The black one.
You can also see a few like variations of colors. So all of them have like this. There's all sorts of different gems, obviously,
Yeah.
but they all have different looks. They're all like very well cut. They have good edges and everything. But when you look at them, some of them look like cloudy on the inside, almost like they swirl. Some of them look like they have like a light in the center.
Yeah, I don't want a light, but like something with some gloss wouldn't be bad either.
Like a chunk of obsidian.
Exactly.
You mean like raw? Uncut?
No, like a couple rods. Like in my face.
Oh, you wanna thing through your nose?
Yeah, I do like 3 of them.
3 things through your nose. Okay.
Well,
There were
king,
3 members of the royal
pri-
family.
yeah.
We need 3.
Okay. He picks up some like onyx, shows it to you. They're tiny. They're obviously. And he says, "These look pretty good for you."
Bigger.
Bigger. Oh. All right. He like starts like going through the like little onyx box and is just like, okay. These ones, they're like the size of your irises.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I hope it doesn't get in the way of your vision.
Wait, are they that big?
No, it's just if you want 3 of them, they'd have to be spread out. So it'd be like here, and then like at the down here, pretty much. So if it's up here, it might you might see it a little bit,
My vision will get used to it.
Okay, yeah.
It's like how you always see your nose, but you like block it out.
Yep. Eventually, it'll just become part of your
Yeah.
nose, but you can at least see it. You'll just like have to go cross-eyed. Okay, yeah. So he's gonna tell you, all right, take a seat. Let's put some stones in your nose.
The stoves.
Stars.
You're gonna bleed a good bit here.
That's alright, I got you. My hand starts to glow. I'm ready.
Yeah.
He'll go ahead and take his little piercing needle, and it has the gem on it, and he'll just kind of walk up to you, and he's just gonna put that through your nose, and then he's gonna like stick this other rod around the piercing needle and twist it into the gem, and then he's gonna pull out the piercing needle and just keep doing this. You have 3 gems and the bar coming out.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, well, you need to go get 3 more kills if you want the other gems there.
So he's got like 3 on one side.
I'm like, don't make me.
The drow. We killed the drow. The high priestess.
The high
Killed
priestess.
Killed the high priestess drow. And her goonies.
Oh, you know what? I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah. Okay, here you go. And he grabs 3 more, tries to make them similar sizes to the ones on the opposite end, and twists them on. Gets it 3 things. So now you have a piercing through. What is this?
Septum.
Septum, and then one about here, and then one kind of high, like on the ridge of your nose.
Yeah.
And feel that shit. It hurt. Like that would hurt so
Yeah. I imagine I got my
Ouch.
nose broken a little bit.
Yeah, right through the
Yeah.
cartilage
Yeah.
there.
So I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Woo, that is not good. That is a 11.
Yeah, with an 11, you actually just pass the fuck out.
You can start whenever.
So he goes bottom to top, and when he pierces the top one, you're just like, "Argh!" And you just pass out. What do you do when you see this happen? I told you
Here
to
we
a lot. You just see him like profusely bleeding because you've got alcohol in your blood,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
all thin.
I'm just gonna like close up those wounds real quick.
Oh, that's pretty nice. And then he'll like while you're asleep, he's just fitting the rest of them. It actually, it kind of looks pretty good.
Right? So good.
What about you?
Alright. Stick with me, lad. This is what we're doing. I want like I have the mark of the healer, right? It's kind of like almost like a elvinish design tiara in my forehead, right?
Okay.
So do I want that? Okay, this is what I want. Ready? Alright. I want amethyst right here. And then on the tip of each of my horns, I want diamonds.
Diamond-tipped horns.
Diamond-tipped horns.
Okay, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Amethyst. Well, we've got
For the third eye.
this one. We've got you want a little. This one has like a light inside of it.
Ooh.
And when you look at it, it's like. You've seen Men in Black, the first one?
Yeah.
You know the galaxy?
Yeah.
You know how like you can kind of tell from the like from looking at it
Uh-huh.
that there's like a light in it, but it's not like bright. You know, it's
Yeah.
not like it doesn't like give any. It wouldn't give you away or anything.
Mm-hmm.
There's that, and then there's like the cloudy one. It looks like it just swirls.
Only galaxy one.
Yeah, this one's.
Oh, that one.
So he takes this thing, he puts it up to your skin, and he like right here, and he like grabs a little mirror, and he's like, "Do you want it like right there?" Oh,
Yes. Yeah, right here.
Okay, right there.
Uh-huh.
So he'll put the thing inside.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna jam this bit into your skull, basically.
Okay.
Not into your skull, but
Right.
under your forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has this little piece coming out, and he'll just twist the little amethyst in.
Oh, that tickles.
And yeah, you've just got this amethyst in your forehead now.
Excellent.
Yeah, and I mean, people do this shit all the time, so I don't think that you need a Constitution saving throw. I feel like people don't pierce right here very often, so...
It was bad decision making from the D20.
Hey, you know, it's good. It's good. Yeah, and then he's like, okay, so, well, we've got diamonds. How do you want this to be on there? Typically put this into the skin like that one.
You could like bore some of it out and just embed it into the horns, because they kind of like they go like straight up, right?
Okay.
So like just on the front ends, very tips of it, or just like the tip sticking out. So here's what I want to do. I want to be able to use them to cast spells.
I don't think you can do that with these. You need to get like special gems from like, you know, but we can have placeholders for now.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, I might.
And in the
That's
future, when you find someone who can do something like that, I don't do, you know,
Yes.
I'm not a magic guy. I just put stuff in people's skin. Okay. You know what? why not? Let's try this.
Do it. Oh, come here. I'm gonna take stool.
He starts like looking through his tools and he's like picking up like needles and stuff and looking at your horn, like puts the needle up to your horn and is like, give me a second. And he goes over to the weaponsmith and he asks for some tools, comes back, and he's got some weird shit going on now. He's like, maybe this'll do. And he just starts like, puts this little dagger into your horn and starts like, just slowly carving at it.
Mm-hmm.
And you start feeling like the pressure in your horn as he's trying to make it to where he can fit this thing inside, but it won't, just fall right out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then he's just like, okay, I'm gonna need some help here. One sec. He goes out again. He finds a mage. Mage comes back with him, and he's like, okay, just do these two look good for you? And he holds up two diamonds, probably about this size.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
With the crazy eyes and everything.
So you heal 5 points from my cure wounds.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, the mage is gonna shrink down the diamonds, and the guy's gonna put them back, or put them into your horns, and then they expand.
Ooh.
So they fill the holes up. Then he like holds up a mirror and he's like, does this look good?
Yes, all 8 of them look great.
Awesome. Yeah, there's definitely 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night. I'm just gonna grab him by the scruff of the neck and kind of drag him off.
You probably can wake up at any point.
I mean, at this point, I'm so drunk that the pass out would probably be for the night. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Zarlo drags Doran over to the caravan
Yeah.
cart.
Uh-huh.
You just pass the fuck out on the ground right there.
No, I mean, I think that I would, like, at least put out a blanket or something for me.
For you.
I'm just gonna, like, blanket.
Yep. Okay. You guys get a long rest in
Nice.
and are awoken to little gnomes trying to scurry around you, moving stuff, putting stuff into the caravan, with a pretty shitty headache you do wake up with. Doran, you actually wake up with a terrible pain in your face, obviously.
Oh my god. How many Nilhog's noses did I eat last night?
What the fuck happened last night?
Ah!
Oh, shit!
I don't. Ah!
Stop touching it!
What?
Damn, that looks cool.
What?
Have you guys seen 300?
Yeah.
You know Xerxes?
Yeah.
He looks like, Xerxes just has like all these fucking
Yeah.
but like it does look pretty fucking cool.
I need to look him up again, because I don't remember.
Me too.
I don't even know how to spell that.
Z,
Z-E-R-
no X.
X.
Oh, that's what I meant.
I
literally spelled
know.
it.
I know. I said Z too, and I'm like, that's not right. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, taking androgyny to a whole new level. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, and yours, your amethyst is pretty fucking sick. It's
Nice.
and like obviously you can't really see it because it's here,
Yep.
but you have this new thing.
Ah yes. Wow.
What?
I was showing him a picture of because I was like, oh, that's familiar. And then I was like, oh
There
yeah.
we go.
Were you
That's what.
thinking
That's
of that
what.
before you
No,
did it?
no. But that was like, wait, this sounds familiar.
That is
And I was like, oh yeah, okay.
very, very similar. Thank you. That is what I've been trying to kind of.
Yeah.
What else would it look like?
No, because I was thinking of like I wanted something like like maybe the fucking piercings. And then I was like, wait, those are piercings, not like gems.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I mean, he could have also pierced you. He's a piercing guy.
okay.
He's a piercing and just putting jewels into people guy. Like, that's what he does. Okay, yeah, so you got these little gnomes running about, fixing up the caravan, getting ready to go, running to and from merchants, getting just coming back with boxes and boxes, filling that thing up.
You know, like when you're a kid, gonna go on a road trip at like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning or whatever, and you're woken up, and you just go to the back seat of the car and just fall asleep while it's being loaded up.
Yep.
That's what I do basically.
Cool. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
You sit down in the back of the caravan, like kind of leaning up against some of the boxes, and they just start like filling space around you. Yeah, and
Fair.
that's kind of what they do. Jimjar actually like kind of gets up and starts helping, but is really just a distraction to them as he's just talking a bunch of random bullshit to them. Yeah, so you're in the caravan. And as you're chilling in the caravan, what are you doing, Zarlo? Do you do the same?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Actually, no. While Jim Jar is distracted talking his head off, I want to steal the books from him. So that I can read them on the trip.
Let me pull up his
So
character
this is
sheet.
what I have in mind.
Oh.
But then I got my characters mixed up, and I was
Such a
like,
good
Zarlo
spell,
has
too.
the I mean that's the cantrip, but Zarlo has the actual like 7 or 6 level, like one where it's comes out of your forehead.
Yeah.
Too. I don't remember what it's called, and
We'll slide a hand check.
Zyler has it.
Mind spank?
No, it's like
That's
oh, that was almost really bad.
This one will do me fine, I think.
16.
19 perception. Jimjar, that was a flat roll because Jimjar has no perception. He just like feels you like rummaging about with your drunken hand, and he's just like, "Hey, what the hell?
Give me those books. I want the books. Give them.
Let me just read them for a little bit."
No, you can't even read.
I can read.
No, you can't.
How do you know?
Because I can read.
Go to sleep.
Fuck off. And then I'll go to sleep. It's this one.
As you're having this little argument,
Oh, okay.
you do hear a familiar
Hey.
Hey there. Great work out there.
I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
We received this here correspondence.
Really loud. You're so loud. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your help.
Caravan will be dropping by the locale in which this here correspondence arrived from. You may want to stop in and see what's happening there. Really want to thank you both. And you, Jim Jar. Thanks a bunch. I think that taking back the city's gonna go a lot faster, much more smoothly. You've already seen oozes falling into our traps. Haven't seen that in a while. Some few weeks back, they weren't falling for any of our stuff anymore. But now we should be able to make swift work of taking things back from them. Leave the worrying to the demons that lurk about, which will be good. Less stressful when we can only worry about the big things rather than all the small shit. Well, if you're ever back down here, stop by.
You
So-
think we can do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you, Jackson. I have one. Wait, do you have paper and pen?
Of course.
Okay, never mind.
Why? Do you need something?
Oh, on our way, I want to make like a map,
Oh, okay.
like,
Absolutely.
so we can find our way back here.
Yes. Oh, sweet.
This here caravan will always go to the dwarven cities first, as they're still within the caves. So, draw a map if you wish,
Yeah, just in case. Just in case.
but if you wait there in any of these cities for a few days, you should find our caravan. And they'd be happy to bring you back, I'm sure. Either way, it's time for us to plan on moving out much quicker now. So we're gonna go ahead and get to work. And next time you see Blingdenstone, maybe it'll be revitalized back to some of its former glory.
And I would like to see that.
I would too.
Well, safe travels.
Safe raiding.
Yeah. Hopefully it's fun. He just starts heading back, and you see a lot more of the like true force that's getting ready to just like kind of do what you guys had started, and just go house to house, and they're just gonna start like swarming everything and just taking shit back. And as that happens, the really creepy yet slightly familiar gigantic cockroach comes out, and the little gnomes hook it up onto the caravan. One of them hops up on top. Ready to go?
Ready as I'll ever be.
So ready.
And you just start rolling up the way. Yeah, you've got a few days journey as you are with they know this route very well. There's no need to
No checks.
no checks, no nothing. They know how to get there. So you sleep the first day, the first part of this first day, and when you wake up, what do? You're obviously going in the caravan. You can walk beside it.
I'll try to fill in the spots that I missed by talking to the other caravanners and like just work on the map.
Okay. And you?
I want those books.
Let's see what
I'm just gonna like scoot up next to Jim Jar and be like, "Hey, Jim Jar,
Yeah, what?
you done with those books yet?"
Yeah, there's just a bunch of bullshit. I can't use them.
I know. That's
Here.
why I wanted them.
Here, go ahead and you should take a look at these.
I absolutely should.
Where is
Be
it?
right back. I'm going for a refill.
Coffee time. Bitty-bitty-bitty-boo.
So yeah, you are looking at two books. One of them is titled Underland Magic with a CK.
Oh, excellent. Oh yeah, I have that. And Magic from Beyond the Mirror.
Magic from Beyond the
I wrote
Mirror.
those down last time.
Do you want me to list out the spells? How do you want to...
Yeah, we're waiting for him. Why not?
Yeah, Jordan's not here.
All right, which book are you starting with?
We're going to start with
Underland Magic.
Underland Magic. It's got 1st through 4th level spells. 1st level spells, it's got Alarm. It's got Color Spray.
Ooh.
It's got Comprehend Languages. Find Familiar. Grease. Identify, Jump, Tasha's Hideous Laughter,
Whoa. Let's get spells.
Unseen Servant,
Lots of spells.
Laughter. I can't write so fast. And unseen servant. Okay.
Okay, yeah, second level you've got Alter Self,
Okay. Ooh, that's great.
Blur,
Ooh, that's great too.
Crown of Madness,
Oh, I already have that.
Gust of Wind.
Crown of Madness.
Is that in the book or do you all?
That's in the
Gust
that's in the book.
of Wind. Okay.
Invisibility,
Okay.
Knock,
Okay.
Magic Weapon, Phantasmal Force.
Ooh.
Jeez.
These books are actually huge wins for the wizard. Like Spider Climb.
Okay.
Those are all the seconds.
Wow.
Third level, you get Blink, Dispel Magic,
It's huge.
Gaseous Form,
It's not as huge.
That's cool.
Major Image,
Oh, yes.
Protection from Energy,
Protect from energy.
Slow,
Uh-huh.
Tongues. Do you want me to write for a
No,
bit? No?
I'm good.
Water Breathing.
Okay.
And then you've got fourth level spells.
Nice.
You've got Blight,
Yes.
Fabricate,
Yes.
Fire Shield,
Okay.
Hallucinatory Terrain.
Oh, sick.
What?
I fucking love that spell.
Yeah, that's
Me
cool.
too.
Locate Creature. Another really cool one. Phantasmal Killer.
Yes. Killer.
Polymorph
Okay.
and Stone Skin.
Okay.
That is what you get from Underland Magic.
All right.
Up to what level can you cast spells right now? What level spells?
It depends.
Wizard spells.
Yes. Did we level up after that?
Oh, we didn't even roll HP.
So you did level up last time,
And we took a long rest.
and you've taken a long rest, and you therefore are level 8.
Okay, I can
So-
cast some fourth level spells now.
Okay. I can keep going with these, or we can always come back and fill out. I mean, we might forget, so it's probably best to just do this.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna take long.
Yeah, because I think like during the journey, I would like start copying some of these into my book.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I need to I want to prioritize which ones while he does some RP.
Cool. Yeah. Magic from Beyond the Mirror.
All right.
You've got 5th level spells. You've got Bigby's Hand.
Yes.
You've got a familiar one, Cloud Kill.
Yeah.
Hold the Monster. Legend Lore.
Yeah.
Pass Wall.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Rary's Telepathic Bond.
Yes.
Right?
Telekinesis.
Awesome.
And Wall of Stone.
All right.
Going up to 6th level, you get Chain Lightning. You get Disintegrate. I don't know how to pronounce this. Draw Midge's Instant Summon. So that's DRAW MIJ apostrophe S. Instant Summons.
Okay. Summons.
I Bite. Flesh to Stone.
Flesh to stone.
Otto's Irresistible Dance. Is that like funnier Tasha's Hideous Laughter? What is that?
I think so.
Okay. And last 6th level is True Seeing.
Ooh.
Yeah. You've got 7th and 8th level spells. So 7th level, you've got Force Cage,
All right. Cage.
Mirage Arcana. You've got Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion. Prismatic Spray.
Hang on. I love prismatic spray.
Hell yeah.
That is one. Wait, is it prismatic spray the one I'm thinking of?
Let's see.
No, I think I'm thinking of a 9th level spell that, like, my original Xyler mini was based on him casting that,
Okay.
but I don't think it's prismatic spray. I think it's chromatic
Chromatic something or other.
spray.
Yeah, this
or
is
something. Okay, cool. Prismatic
8
spray.
lights flash from your hand. I don't know.
Okay.
Where were we? Did you get it? Yeah, you got
Prismatic spray.
Prismatic Spray. Reverse Gravity.
Aha. Okay.
And Teleport.
Yes. I guess I'm taking all wizard levels for a while.
Yeah, you've got some good stuff in here. 8th level, you've got Anti-Magic Field. Feeble Mind. Incendiary Cloud. Maze. Can you guess which power word you've got?
Okay, if it's 8th level, it's probably it's not power word kill, that's 9th level. Power word, no, I don't know.
Stun.
Stun.
Yep.
Okay.
There's so many, I just wanted to see.
I know, I was like, I don't know.
I mean, there's not that many, but there's a good
They're
few.
like 5.
Yeah. And then you get Telepathy.
Alright.
That's your last one.
Cool. Excellent, excellent. Wow. So many options. Okay, so I'll save Magic from Beyond the Mirror for later.
Yep. But you now have access to all of those 4th level spells, which is
Awesome.
pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah. Should I roll hit points while he's gone?
Yeah, go ahead and roll some hit points. Let's see what you
Alright.
get.
God, I hope it's not terrible.
Roll those d4s. No.
It's a d6, actually. It's a 1!
Oh no! Reroll ones. Because that's the
It's a 2!
Hey, that's better.
Okay. Manage character and level. Oh, okay, so it's taking me here. That's why I was in here. Alright.
I think about this point being the wizard tank is going to start catching up to you.
I know.
Oh no, man. You've got half the hit die of a barbarian. With
Max hit points 56! Woo!
Oh. And you have that note as well.
Oh, and the note. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess I should read the note.
Yes.
Prismatic Wall is the one I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that one that you just get bounced off of?
No.
What is that?
Oh, no, Prismatic Spray. Prismatic Spray is the one I'm thinking. So you have 8 multicolored rays of light flashing from your hand. Each ray is a different color and has a different power and purpose. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. For each target, roll a d8 to determine which color ray affects it. And then it has all colors of the rainbow, and then they each do something different. And so that's why the mini has him, like, throwing
Okay,
a rainbow
right.
spectrum, because it's part of that prismatic stuff.
And that's the one you got.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, yes, it's 7th level. Oh,
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
I mean, I won't be able to cast 7th level for a while, but...
No.
Power word heal? What?
That's a power word?
Yeah. So power word, there's power word heal, stun. Oh, that's it. That's all that's in here. Oh, and kill. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I'm
Sorry, work stuff.
No worries. We just finished up with that. Zarlo was just about to take a look at the note you received from Draxton.
And I got a 2 on my HP roll.
Roll your HP. Let's see what you get.
9.
Damn, son. All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, the tanky wizard thing is it's starting to catch up to you. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, irresistible dance. Let's see what this one is all about.
Do they dance themselves to exhaustion or what?
Oh, fuck.
Wow. It does not have a save or a roll to hit. You just
happens?
choose one creature that you can see within range. The target begins a comic dance in place. Creatures that can't be charmed or immune are immune to the spell, but a dancing creature must use all of its movement to dance without leaving its space and has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls.
That is freaking hilarious.
However, all other creatures have... Oh, no, they have advantage on attack rolls against it, also.
Okay.
And then as an action, a dancing creature makes a wisdom saving throw to regain control of itself when a successful saving spell ends.
Okay.
That's really cool.
So one turn you can for sure take them out of the fight.
Yep.
That's really cool. That's a funny one.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh,
Text.
I thought that was a Twitch thingy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so whenever you open this note,
Which I do.
it says
Correspondence?
the correspondence.
correspondence.
You've got a note that says, "Come at once to Gauntlgrim for an audience with King Brunner Battlehammer to discuss matters of grave importance concerning your experiences in the Underdark."
Oh, Brunor Battlehammer.
That should be kind of familiar to the
well,
D&D
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it sound familiar?
He's super famous in D&D lore.
Oh, okay.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're basically receiving a summons to head over to Gauntlgrim.
Algonquin?
Gauntlgrim.
Oh.
Even weirder. Can either of you, just both of you roll me a history check? Let's see if you can remember something from session 1.
Oh, okay.
A history check?
Yeah.
Histoire. 19.
Nice. That
2.
is easily enough. That is easily not enough. But he says out loud, as he reads the word Gauntlgrim, he is like...
Someone was from Gauntlgrim, right?
Someone was. Eldith.
Yes.
Eldith.
Oh.
Eldith was from Gauntlgrim.
The dumb bit. Sorry.
She was not dumb, was she?
She was.
Was she dumb?
Yeah.
She was
Oh.
not the smartest cookie.
I
She's
remember...
a shield dwarf scout
Yeah.
stuck in Valkenvelv with you.
And she was like, thought I was being sexist. And
I remember trying really hard to save her. Because I really wanted her to come with us.
Yeah.
she's like, I don't need no help.
She's from Gauntlgrim.
Okay.
Right? She was like, I don't need any help. You're a man. I don't need anything. Right?
Yeah, that's something about that's some along the lines of there. Yeah, and that is I've told you why that happened.
Don't remember. I need myself to roll a history check.
It's basically running stool, running gym jar, running all of those
Oh,
NPCs
yeah, yeah,
is a little
that part,
excessive.
okay.
So, Eldith, sorry.
Yeah, you had to cut somebody. I
And the
know.
Quaggoth was a little too OP, Prince Darendil.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have
But he
easily...
wasn't a real prince, so...
No, but he would have chilled with you for a good while until you had to deal with the Quaggoth beating your asses.
Yeah.
He's pretty sick too. Yeah, so And you know, because Jackson told you that is the first stop.
Yes. So then this is what I think we probably should do. We should probably get off at that stop and then, I guess, wait for the next one to come.
I guess.
I mean, is it
They
these
probably-
guys all the
They probably
time?
spend one day. And then
Oh,
go.
do they probably would? You're right. It's not like a bus.
Yeah,
Right.
these are the dudes that are like, basically when the Deep Gnomes had to find a new place to live, it's been a good like 1,000 years
Mm-hmm.
that they've been like, they got fucked over by the Drow.
Mm-hmm.
They basically like tried to help the Drow. The Drow are scheming bastards. Fucked them over. Raided Blingden Stone. Took it over, and then they came back after demons came through and wiped out the Drow that were taking up residence there. And now the Deep Gnomes came back, wanting to, get their
To reclaim Blingdenstone
exactly.
from the Drow.
Yeah.
This sounds a lot like American history. Was there smallpox involved?
No. It would have been called pox, just normal.
Just the pox.
Because they're small.
Oh, that was terrible. Okay, so but is it this, like, this group of caravanners, are they the only caravan?
They are the only ones that are consistently going, because they don't
So we could just hop back on with them when they come back.
really want to like venture far on the
Yeah.
surface. They go to like their first two cities that are like outside of the mountains, outside of the ground, and then they head back. But yeah, they're the ones that like have the more adventurous type of personalities that they're willing to, they do this one. It's about a week or two rotation that they do. Yeah.
Okay.
The other ones, there are others, but they're not in exactly the same like merchant style caravan. They're more long-term scouts that go further. They
Okay.
either go further on the surface or they go further in the Underdark.
Okay. Well, we definitely should stop and meet with King Guy. He's really important,
Yeah.
Brunor.
Brunor.
Battle.
I guess I better just like write that.
Yeah. I'll remember that.
All right, King Brunor.
He's a level 20 fighter.
Battle has.
He's a hardcore guy.
Yeah.
And what's the city called again?
It's Gaunt, Gaunt,
Mm-hmm.
Lgrym, Gauntlegrim.
LGRYM. Gauntlegrim.
Yep. And you do know Joran specifically knows the kind of area of Gauntlegrim as your ancestors left Gauntlegrim, because there had been something very similar to what happened in Blingdenstone, where they got pushed out, and your what would you call it? Like a tribe?
Yeah.
Basically, your tribe of dwarvish foxes. I don't know. your tribe of people.
Foxy dwarves.
Foxy dwarves. You guys went off, kind of migrated a bit further, and found your own place. But your original home, you were from Gauntlegrim way back when.
I don't think I would.
Like, not you,
Yeah.
but like you have people within your tribe that like definitely came from there and like helped to start up this new like area. Because shit went down, things came in, dwarves went out, some of them got separated. Some of them were just like, "Fuck this, we're gonna go find other place." And then Bruenor made the call. Let's fucking go. Like, we're taking Gauntlgrim back. So like, you know of Gauntlgrim. Like, you actually have knowledge of some of the like history and stuff. Plus, you actually do. So you know, that's good. So whatever you know right now from just like remembering what you've read in the past.
Okay.
Yeah, you like kind of have like a brief history. You're not like super tied to it or anything, but you know people who have like stories of it, legends and whatnot. Yeah, but you guys are traveling for. It actually doesn't say how long it takes to get to Gauntlgrim.
Roll for it.
You want me to roll for it? Let's
I
go.
don't know, that's what I do.
I'm gonna go for one of these. That is on. Yep, that makes sense. About 8 days you guys travel.
Okay.
You go through winding tunnels that are all kind of going uphill, and you're traveling upwards for a long time. Just continuing to go up. No real different like feelings or anything. You know, there's still the smell of dampness that you've got. You're finding different, you know, fungi and whatnot. Surviving off the water orbs, as it were. And yeah, you've got the same, you know, luminescent moss and lichen and fungus and all sorts of different stuff that's just kind of prevalent as you continue going through. And you're able to kind of map this out. It does get confusing. So what would like making a good map be? A survival check probably?
Probably.
Go ahead and roll me.
Survival. Or. Yeah.
Roll me a survival check.
It'd be either something intelligence based, like maybe a modified. I don't know.
At advantage as well. We'll just do one like main roll.
19.
19's good enough. You know, you're spending just hours and hours. And I'll even say you like kind of pass this off to one of the caravanners as they are all switching off. Who sleeps, who drives, who, you know, keeps lookout. So there's always one of them up, and you pass this off when you crash out so that they can continue working, which they do. They'll oblige you and kind of keep their path going the same way as you. So you've got a pretty good map here. You definitely have like any major intersections you have mapped out, and then like obvious arrows showing like this is the one that we took, this is how we went. And then, you know, you have like these, like any intersections where you didn't go, you just have like the branch.
Yeah.
And then it keeps
then
going.
Fades off.
Yeah. So you've got a pretty sweet map. You know exactly how to get back if you need to wander, which would take a long time.
Right.
But it would suffice, you know, you'd be able to get through.
But if we summon an army or a couple armies up here to go down, be useful.
Yeah. Could definitely be useful if you wanted to use Blingdenstone as the
It's the meeting hub.
yeah.
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 Anything
That was
else?
my thought.
Anything else you guys want to do while you're on your 8-day journey?
You didn't explicitly. You said the head wizard, mage, and sorcerer person. He told me how to make more of the drops, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't tell me, right?
No, I did not.
Okay.
The like fiery one is a mixture of this like fire lichen along with something quite prevalent down here, which would be flint. And so that you mix it together with any sort of, basically just a little bit of
Paste.
water. You can use, you can also use like rotten mushrooms to just to kind of give it like something to stick, basically, to the tip of the arrow. And then the other one is Nilhog's nose, the one that you haven't used yet. That one does require Nilhog's nose. You need to make the spores shoot into something. So just like hold the thing out. The Nilhog's nose goes in, and then you have to mix it with something. You have to mix it with something that gives off an odor almost, but a very, very faint one. And that could be anything. Anything that you can think of that can give off an odor.
Like a good or a bad odor?
Something just super subtle. Any good or bad. So like the most subtle of colognes or perfumes, anything. And then you mix it with the Nilhog's nose, which then follows this like spray almost, and will cause the like effect that. And we're gonna probably do like a DC 11. Probably Constitution for smell, right? Maybe
Constitution or Wisdom?
probably Wisdom. Let's go DC 11 Wisdom. And if it's above a 15, do you want that to be an attractant or a repellent? I'm going with you just helping me decide this. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is 1, 16, 17.
I make the Wisdom save?
No.
Okay. They make the. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
So if it's...
Let's go with above 15. Wouldn't it be no effect? Let's make this a.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. How about I make it based on whatever the odor is? If I make something
Okay.
appealing odor, it's a attractant, and if it's a
Yeah, that way you have
unappealing odor,
you have
it's a
control of
repellent.
it before you do it.
Yeah.
You know what's in there. I like that. Right now, we'll say it is a. Where did you find this again? You got it from the magic guy.
And Blingden Stone. Yeah.
And the magic guy probably would have. He would have found it on some dead people in one of the caves. It probably would have been a repellent in there.
Okay.
Because they would have been trying to keep things away from them while they're, mining and doing whatever they're doing. So currently there's a repellent in there. And yeah, DC 11.
Okay.
Or we can just keep it to your...
Spell
Just
save.
keep it to your spell save DC,
Yeah.
just make it simple. Let's do that. Because as you get stronger, your stuff gets better. You know how to make this more. Like you're getting
Yeah.
more experience, and then, I don't know exactly how to do the ice one to make any sort of sense at all. At
Okay.
all. You can have Zarlo help you like enchant something. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out because
Okay.
the others make like sense. We have stuff down here. There's not really anything that would make sense for slowing movement speed.
Frost fungus.
Do I have? I do have this. Let's see. Right, no hot no. Mask, no.
Is there one that paralyzes you?
I think there is. Maybe.
Mushrooms?
Yeah.
I have the list of mushrooms that we've discovered. Poisonous spores causes confusion spell, this one.
Yeah, I guess it could be altered. It doesn't really make too much sense, though, to have that one as... Right?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
But we can figure out something.
Yeah, I still got 5 charges in that one, so I'm not tripping about that one.
Yeah. Cool. Plus, I think you have a shot that does the same type of thing, right?
No, I have a disarming shot.
Okay.
I don't think I took the crippling shot.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. So, otherwise, you guys are headed to you guys are headed to Gauntlgrim. We can skip forward and get there. Let's
I don't
see if
think I have anything left to do.
I don't.
Let's see if anything crazy happens.
I'm just working on organizing my spells.
He's gone.
There isn't really anything that happens, but you do, on your travels, come across this massive bone grave where you're just seeing different types of demon skeletons, normal humanoid skeletons, and it's not a bone grave, it's a bone yard, sorry. I can give you a little more info.
Any fresh bodies?
Let's see. No.
Cool.
There are no fresh bodies. You are in an eerie cavern, and it has just countless amounts of skeletons and bones. By looking at it, you can't tell if it's like natural, or if this is, a graveyard someone, like people started just using what's going on here. Maybe a battle. Or if it's like a lair. As you enter, you don't... Roll me perception checks, actually.
I would also like, with this check, I would also like to be looking for fully intact skeletons. If
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. I just realized it's always prepared, so I don't have to do it as a ritual.
When you cast Detect Magic, you don't sense magic in here.
Shit.
There's no true magic happening in here, but you can tell that there's some sort of weird, almost enchantment-like thing that is going on in here with the bones. It's not like a full-on, there's no like craziness going on.
Mm-hmm.
With Detect Magic, can you know what it is that's happening, or...
Yeah, School of Magic and...
Yeah, for 10 minutes, I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. If I sense magic in this way, I can use my action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its School of Magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. Do you get off the caravan and like walk around?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk around, you do notice that there's kind of like this, like almost like a fuzziness.
Mm-hmm.
Of, like you know expand your your consciousness out. You kind of feel this like fuzziness within the room, kind of similar to the Fair's Rest that you felt the other day,
Mm-hmm.
where you couldn't use your magic,
Mm-hmm.
except it's on the bones. And you do see. Roll me a perception check.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Mine earlier was 19.
19.
Just so you know.
Okay. What were you trying to perceive?
You told me to make a check.
Okay.
Looking at the bones.
When both of you look around, you notice something that's a little weird. The bones, like the any of the humanoid skeletons have swords gripped, weapons gripped.
Trap?
No.
I got a dirty 20 on my perception, if that gives us anything more.
It does. The magic is clearly to stop that from happening.
See, I was thinking when I saw the fuzzy that it was some kind of like ceremony spell,
Oh.
to make the ground hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no reanimation?
Reanimation.
Yes, and that's because I rolled on the table and it said under a 14, there's no skeletons. There's no skeletons coming to life and beating your asses.
Oh, okay.
Which there are skeletons, so why would there not be?
Does that mean I can't use Speak with Dead?
I don't know.
You're my magic guy. You should
I don't know. Do I know?
Do you know?
I don't know.
What would you think? You wouldn't know. I wouldn't tell you what you would know.
I feel like if it is ceremony, I feel like I should be knowledgeable of that because of my backstory.
That makes sense.
It's not called ceremony, is it?
It is.
Is it? Then why? It's not in the player's handbook.
Let's see. Ceremony. First level abjuration.
Oh, I need to download shit.
It just says that the target can't become undead by any means other than the wish spell. So.
Oh, so you're speaking with dead, not speaking with undead.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it would work, I think.
Alright. The Stone Speaker thing gains charges every day, right? Or it doesn't have a finite number of charges, so I can only use once or twice or whatever.
I would have to find that again. Crackle stew.
That is so cool. So I'm in the app, and I think because you have content shared, I can download
That's cool.
all of your stuff. I can always tell that,
Fizzman's.
Sword Coast. We've got Curse of Strahd, Tortle Package,
Yeah.
Mordkin's
I
Totem.
don't know why I bought Curse of Strahd, but
It looks really cool. I would definitely want to play in it. I still want to get, where is it? Oh, this one. I want to play in that one for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, both of these. I want to play in both of them. Oh, and that one. I want to play in all 3 of these.
that's an adventure book?
Oh, I don't know. Ravenloft is an adventure book, isn't it? Or is that Curse of Strahd that it's related to? I don't remember.
Did I give you further information on the Stone Speaker? What was it called
Speak
exactly?
with Dead, Speak with Plants,
Speak with Animals.
Speak with Animals. It was Stone.
It was-
It was Stone Speaker Amulet or Stone Speaker Stone. Stone Speaker Stone.
Stoned Speaker. Yeah, man.
chewed up.
Why don't you email me your character sheet
I'm going to.
and I'll print it for next time, and then you can add to it. Actually, what I want to do is I want to get custom adventure books made with like our logo and everything. That'd be so cool.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, hold on.
Not or.
And well, while you are doing that, I'm going to step out for a moment.
Stone speaker crystal.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Yeah. I just have
10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend some of the charges to cast one of the following spells: speak with animals, speak with dead, speak with plants. When you cast a donation spell, you can use this as a material component. The crystal regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn.
yeah, cool.
If you expend the last charge, roll d20 on a 1, it's dawn. That is something difficult to find in the book, so.
So, I guess I would like to speak with the dead.
Okay. So you're gonna use charges on out of the stone speaker crystal.
Mhm.
Cast speak with dead. Okay. What do you say to the dead?
Does anything happen? Like,
Nothing like wakes up or anything, but you would feel like a. Aye. Who are you?
that's creepy. What happened here?
I was ambushed.
What were you ambushed by? I don't know how many questions I get. Hold on, I gotta look up the spell.
Is it 3 or 5?
I don't know.
I almost got that spell. Took that spell. Oh, the whiner in the hallway.
Choice of a corpse within range. Line of answer to questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth. Does it have a mouth?
I mean, there's plenty of mouthed dwarves around
Okay.
here.
Five questions.
Okay.
Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. And the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer.
Are they under a compulsion to answer at all?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this guy's in a douchebag.
Yeah?
He just tells you it was something large, and it
And in charge?
had some form of venom.
Were you alone?
No.
Were you the first to die, last to die, or somewhere in between?
I was poisoned and brought here. There were many dead.
Alright, that's all I have.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh, okay. Great. Because I don't think I can hear the answers.
No, you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
No?
I don't think so.
I think it's a like in your head type of
I
thing.
don't think so,
right?
because it has to have a mouth, so it would.
Oh, so this little skull is talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're just kind of assuming this was something's lair.
Yeah.
Maybe still is, but not like you didn't see anything recent, any like flesh or. There's obviously a awful stench, but other than that, like no screaming, no moaning, no blood.
Got it. I don't see anything interesting on any of the bodies, do I? I doubt it. I mean, it's on the trade route.
It's yeah. Would there be? I mean, do you want to like go swimming around in the bones?
Not particularly, just
Okay.
cursory glance.
No, nothing up top. You'd have to really go digging if you wanted to find anything.
Gotcha. Fuck that.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, where you going? No, I'm talking to you stuff. Okay.
Do you want to come with us?
We got Rennie. You could use your eye socket as a nice little hidey hole.
I can learn animate dead.
Right.
Yeah, so you guys are going to.
Scary, scared.
Got
So
a thriller.
let's just say we'll catch you guys up to Gauntlegrim, but for now let's take a quick break.
Yeah. Are we continuing after this?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can keep going if you want to. We can. What do you guys want?
I don't care.
I don't mind.
You can have the introduction of Gauntlegrim now or
Yeah.
next time when we start.
Either way. A break is necessary, though.
A break is necessary. It sounds like you won't be here next Sunday.
Not in the morning, yeah.
So
Let's continue then.
we can
If we have time.
Yeah, we have
we
time.
can continue. Or cool. We're gonna continue. Give us 10 minutes.
Intermission.
we have returned.
We have.
We have no sense of time. Because time does not exist in the Underdark.
And because COVID fucked up our internal clocks.
We can't blame everything on COVID.
Yeah, we can, actually. You see all this weight I gained? I can blame that on COVID. I can blame my time on COVID too. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip forward because I didn't roll on an actual encounter for you, just a terrain-related one.
Cool.
And so actually, I wonder if
That dog is so funny.
yeah.
Seriously.
So you guys,
Everyone who's paying attention every time I look at his tail.
you guys have been traveling for a good long while now. It's been 8 days. You finally come to this enormous wall. Obviously dwarven made, very chiseled features,
Sounds hot.
huge. Talking like 20 to 30 feet.
Wow. This seems
Hi.
excessive for dwarves.
This is not excessive.
Because they're so short. Like,
Oh yeah, no, they don't need it. They just,
they just want it.
we've got the biggest doors, bitches.
They're so extra. God.
Yeah, and you get here, and this door almost looks like a dwarf's face, like. So you have enormous door, right?
He's got chiseled features.
He's got mustache and beard going down, and
Okay.
little goatee as well, like coming out. And you see this, and there's a smaller door, right about here. And I'll show you that now.
Oh shit, really?
So you can see
Oh, cool.
nose.
I'm having
You see
trouble
the
seeing.
beard.
Can you
The
tilt it forward? The glare? Thank you. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who are those people?
those are the people before you.
Alright, fine.
They look like they might have good stuff on them.
None of them have horns or fox features, so like they're,
So
they're not
us.
They're not you, but they're you. They're definitely supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and as you come up to this, you are obviously with your caravan. They go over to one of the stones that is on the ground, and they hit it onto the ground, which makes this reverberation, and you see this really stout dwarf. Don't want to say it, but red hair, red beard,
And hand-me-down robes.
and hand-me-down robes. It's actually Percy Weasley. It's not the hand-me-downs. They become hand-me-downs in the future. Yeah, and he sees the caravanners. You're walking behind the caravan. If you want to come up, you can.
No.
I will.
You will.
Yeah.
You go up. He sees your odd shape, odd form, of kind of darkness. And
Are we still in caves?
you are in caves.
Okay.
You are in the upper dark.
Upper dark.
So there's 4 levels to the underdark. There is the upper dark. There's the middle dark. And
There's
there's
the
the
dark.
lower dark. And then there's
And
places
there's the Underdark.
and there's places like the Dark Lake, which is just in just this immense expanse. That's what I've been trying to say for like 3 seconds here. This huge expanse that kind of covers all of it.
Okay.
Because there's different parts that are hugely just tall.
Oh, okay.
Like
Gotcha.
but when you're on the Dark Lake, you're in either the middle dark or the lower dark.
Okay.
Yeah. Typically, you guys have been within the middle dark. You are near a. You're near an actual. The dwarves are miners. They delve deep, which means they get to the lower dark. But you see this dwarf, and he sees the gnomes and is just like, all right, that was quick. I feel like it's only been a few days.
It's been longer than that.
It felt really long to me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking to gnomes right now.
Oh.
You guys.
No,
well,
I'm
you
saying
came
this
up.
under my breath.
Okay.
It felt long to me.
And who are you?
Name's Joran.
Joran. All right. Well, Joran, got a strange figure, don't you?
Only half as strange as yours.
That's true. Yes. When you look closely at this dude, he has like patches of fur as well as typical, just beard and. But when you look at his actual beard, it's very well trimmed and very well kept. But then there's like patches of fur. He has been slightly altered as well, similar to you. He's ringing the bell. he's using his tail as a way to ring the bell of the table. And yeah, so he's gonna just be like, all right, well, let's open the big doors. You can head in.
Wait, it's impolite to ask someone for their name and not introduce yourself.
That is a good point. My apologies. We don't typically meet newcomers. Yes, apologies.
Traveled very far to get here.
I'm Gam.
Gamb?
Gamb.
Gamb.
Yes, I am one of the many watchers. I have a very boring job. I open the door.
Hope it pays well.
It pays. You know, I don't do the glamorous work, but someone has to do it. We only let people in. No one just breaks in. It's hard to do. Anyway, and he opens the door, and you have this enormous cathedral-like entrance. It looks like 50 of him could stand shoulder to shoulder, just walking.
Oh, wow.
It's enormous when he opens the big doors. And you go through, and it's many littler, have you seen Get Smart?
It's been too long to recall.
Well, there's a bunch of different doors that they have to walk through, different stages, and that's kind of what you guys are led through. It's another one of their defense mechanisms where, someone who's invading has to break through all of this shit to get in. And you are brought in. Let's go this way. Oh. As you're brought in, you're seeing these huge structures. Some of these rooms that you once you come in, you see this enormous cavern. It could fit a large city. This first room that you come into, and it's this big, octagonal area in which there's different branches going out, but it is also very well lit. Braziers everywhere. First time you've seen true, like, you know, these people don't have actual dark vision. This is the first time you see light from fires. Like, you've lit some fires, but you really don't use them as light. This is their light source, which is kind of new to you for the past 3 months.
I look at the braziers and I say, "Hello, ladies."
Dad jokes.
Boo! Get him out of here!
Oh, jeez.
And as you guys are brought in, the Gom is just going to ask you, never seen your kind around with the gnomes. Are you joining them? Are you part of their merchant group?
We're their slaves. Just kidding.
They're slaves. I didn't know they had slaves.
No, they don't. I'm just messing with you. It's been a long journey. I'm tired and cranky.
Okay, that's understandable. And I'm gonna roll D4. As you're like sitting here, you've walked in, you've kind of taken in this humongous area, and you hear this like. You hear all of these like sounds of things coming towards you. And as you do, you hear this and you see mine carts that are coming in and transporting people and materials. Very quick mine carts. They're kind of like trains, submarines, since they're underground, or submarines, subways. What are they called? What are subway cars? What are the fuck?
Yeah.
Subway cars.
Train cars, yeah.
But you're seeing different dwarves popping out, and they're all dressed widely different. Some of them are miners. Some of them are jewel crafters. Some of them are, statue makers. Whatever. They have their tools. They have all sorts of stuff. Some of them are grimy. Some of them are very well kept. And as you come in a little further, you start to notice this smell that you haven't had in a good while.
Food?
Meat. Actual meat. Venison, steak, all sorts of different just aromas just filling this place up. And you notice there's different stalls around here. It's almost like a merchant area that they've turned this into. And you have food vendors, you have normal vendors, but this doesn't seem like the actual shopping area. It seems almost like a unload spot.
Yeah.
Where then people will take this and take their goods and transport them elsewhere. And yeah. What do you guys want to look at or do or yeah? You've got this dude here.
And this is like a crossroads hub to other different parts of the city?
Yeah.
Do I see anything other than dwarves and my gnome friends?
You actually would see humans, elves. You see not many of them, but you do see some humans and elves. And you roll me a perception check.
15.
You see different banners as well.
Okay.
The 15, you actually could see pretty much all of them. You notice one banner looks to be blue with silver splotches on the corners,
Okay.
with the crescent moon and a harp. And the crescent moon and the harp are white.
It's the elves. Just kidding.
then you see you see another one that's kind of like a really light teal, like not
Turquoise?
not a vibrant color. You know, it's a very like grayish teal, with a gauntlet wrapped around the blade of a sword. You then see
Humans.
another banner, and these are all kind of spread out along one side. You see another banner. It's split in half down the middle. One side is green, one side is mostly yellow, with different green splotches, and the figure of like a moose or a weird ass antlered creature. I would show it to you, but it's too small. You see another banner that has red going down one side, and then on the other two it's yellow with streaks of red, like claw marks almost, with a crown, a white
Waxy.
crown. Another banner is split at the bottom, yellow and green at the top, and it looks like yellow fire almost, with a drake almost, kind of like a drake or like a, I don't know, maybe like a winged snake.
Okay.
Yeah. And these are all outside of different like rooms. They're not like hallways into the rooms. It's more of just like actual rooms that you would see off the main main building, main wall. That's one of the things that you see going one way, with one of these big branching out spots with one of these mine like roads, minecart trails.
Trailways?
Yeah, railway.
It's like a streetcar.
Yeah, yeah.
Named
they're-
Desire.
Yeah. And as these minecarts move with your 19, you would notice 15 even with the 15, and that was me. You don't see like a lever action way to move it. You don't hear a bang and like shooting it out. You don't see anything like that. It just takes off.
Is this the embassy?
This is like just everything here is enormous.
Mm-hmm. I was just wondering about the flags.
It could be like a guild hall.
Could be.
Yeah, and if you're walking like by them, it looks like guilds, different guilds right here. It's like the guild aisle.
Well, where are you guys going?
Oh well, we're headed down this way. They point you the opposite way of the different guild banners, towards the mercantile area. Obviously make lots of different stops as they go. It's a huge trade district that they have right here. Hustle and bustle of the city. It doesn't actually tell me a true population. No, it doesn't tell me any population. But as Gauntlgrim has been recently retaken, there's a good amount of people here. Yeah, and so they're gonna head down towards the merchant area, and Grom will say Gom will just kind of. So yeah, it's, what's your true business here? Are you just helping them with their trade, or?
Received a invitation to meet with Brunor Battlehammer.
The king. You're here to speak with King Brunor. Okay, well, let me go find someone who can actually help you around here.
You're opening up a figurative door for us. Thank you.
Of course, yes.
You're doing your job well.
He goes away, finds someone that knows how to, give an introduction to the city, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Finds him, brings him back. You see him go back through the multitude of doors. It's so hard to say doors and not dwarves right now. I don't know why. Yeah, so... So this dwarf comes up to you, and he's in nice tunic, leather pants, and he looks to you and says, "I have been instructed that I am to show you to some nice quarters for you to, let's say, freshen up."
That would be welcome.
I'd love to powder my nose.
Great. Yes. We have set aside accommodations for you, in expectation of you arriving. So if you'll just follow me, and he's gonna lead you straight across from where you entered is another area. He takes you over into little subway station. Basically, you guys sit there for a few minutes and wait, and then you'll board one of the mine carts. And do you want to investigate these mine carts at all? Go ahead. Roll me a investigation check.
It's not great. Oh, that's not that bad. 15?
15. Good enough. Yeah, so as soon as you guys board, feels normal. When it takes off, you feel this magical propulsion that is going on.
Mm-hmm.
And you look, as you look over and you look towards the tracks ahead, you see that they're not rusted, nothing like that. With the assumption that they've kind of said it's been like a recent retaking of the city, you'd expect there to be damage where there is none. So these are pretty much just enchanted minecarts and rails that are basically meant to not need maintenance, and not need like a manual driver. Although behind you, in the main central hub where all these minecarts kind of stop at, there are dwarves in a room, kind of like a control room, where they're pulling different levers, and that's the only sort of manual input you see.
Interesting. This is very cool.
Well, they must have had some very skilled magicians.
Yeah.
Yes, their elven magic has kept this place running. We had assistance from them long time ago.
Oh. How long ago?
Is there any statement of that?
12 years ago.
I wonder if they're still alive.
Yeah. I mean, probably. They live a long time.
They lived for a long time.
It says in ages past.
Ages.
That's a long, long
Yeah.
time.
I mean, it could be still alive. You never know. They could be walking amongst you. Who knows?
Depends how you define an age.
Yeah, like the
True.
Chinese age. 'Cause that's not always very long.
I don't know.
Or Japanese age.
Maybe. It's definitely ages past. And you guys start heading out, and as you're going, like picks up some good speed. You're going like 30 miles an hour, which isn't
Cute.
It's pretty quick for
Yeah.
you know normal travel back in these times. Yeah, and you head in, and as you are going, it's still these humongous ceilings and huge pillars that are just littered throughout, and you're not like in like a hallway of just like this minecart. There's people walking the whole way. Like there's other things going on that you pass by, and you come into this much more elegant area. It's I mean, it's obviously where like the royalty would be, and where different factions exist, and noblemen, noble houses reside. And you get here to this stop, which you come off at another subway station, and this dude leads you out. And when you come, everything is like obviously built into the walls. It just looks like you're walking into a wall. I mean, it's like a mall, pretty much.
Okay.
Or like a Caesar's Palace, like shops at Caesar's Palace.
Okay.
But with big ass hallways leading out, but here you're going into this big grand entrance with different balconies overlooking this like thoroughfare that's here, and you come in, and it is this really nice looking tavern, like a true dwarven tavern that you're coming into, and he walks up to the front and speaks with the main like attendant that's there, and grabs some keys and leads you up some stairs. You guys go up, and it's kind of like there's the main floor, right? And this is where the actual tavern is. And you walk up, and there's nothing behind you as you walk up. You walk up to the second floor, in which this next floor has rooms, and you can keep going up, and it's kind of like a tiered thing where entrances to the second floor goes up, and then there's like a small entrance here. And so you guys come out onto the second floor into a pretty sweet and he opens up the door, and you have this enormous like a barbecue pit style fire spot in the middle, and it's got these stone chairs that kind of circle it, because the dwarves like to have these nice areas where you can converse with people, and 2 separate rooms. In each room there are baths, and there's like plumbing, like there's actual like
Finally.
yeah, you get to
Excellent.
actually bathe here. It's all made out of stone, and there's some really fancy brass and silver, like dishware and stuff that's there, and some really, really, really just gorgeous looking pillows and beds.
Awesome.
Gross! You sick freak!
What did
He farted! Damn it, Odell! We're gonna have to call it then. Yeah, but I don't know if we can deal with this,
Is
man.
it really that bad?
His
I was wondering
ass
on this
is,
side.
his ass is facing me, man.
That's unfortunate for you.
Yeah.
Hey, the thing's great.
We can RP while you do that.
Please do.
Wow. This is amazing.
Yeah. You smell that?
No. It's you? I
Meat.
smell you.
Meat.
I smell clean linens, which I'm very much looking forward
Yes.
to.
Finally get to take a bath without fish people soap.
Right. And, I mean, prestidigitation is great and all, but it's no bath.
Yeah. Remy gets a bath. So he's starting to stink.
Mm.
And you could almost use it as a shower. The faucets are low, but the place where the water comes out is up high, and you see this little like chute basically, in which the water pours out.
Yeah.
Super cool. And yeah, you guys get the opportunity to just actually bathe, and you can rest in a true bed, like your size, made for people your size. And the bed has some really intricate pillars and everything. It's a sweet frame, and you know, for you guys, it's a fucking king size bed that you have.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's a balcony outside of each of your rooms. You come out, and when you do, you notice that you can go all the way out to where you could have seen yourselves before as you entered, as you're looking down at the thoroughfare below.
Wow.
And these balconies attach. So you guys basically go out, and you can go onto the balcony, and then you can like kind of talk to each other, and then come in through the center.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I'm over here.
Hello.
Yeah, and
Well, we've made it,
We have made it. Maybe we just
But-
stay here.
and we're not exactly rich.
Oh, that's true. We'll never be royals.
And maybe you do, but I don't think they're really. I need to get back anyway.
I do too. I have things to do. A calling to answer.
I have people I need to check on.
Fair.
Maybe Brynor can help us, but I don't know if he'd be able to point me in the right direction.
Maybe.
I suppose we'll see during our meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he's not a dick.
Oh, yeah, we've had enough of those.
Yeah. He's gonna want something.
Probably.
I'm gonna assume this is after you've like bathed and everything.
Yeah?
Yeah. You had
Yeah, so we've bathed. I lit a fire in the fire pit. I imagine we're just kind of like sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like wine in there?
the dude is still here too.
Oh,
He
He's
let
an
you
attendant?
he lets you in and he waits because he needs to.
Oh.
He still wants to like speak with you over like when do you think you want to meet? Do you want to go like sleep? How do you want to like go about your day? He's very much like an attendant right now. Like,
Okay.
I'd like to imagine that it's been like an hour or so, and we've been like bathing and just kind of like relaxing, and like we sit down to talk, and then it's kind of like,
You start talking about if the king's a douche or not, and he's like, "Oh no, he's very
oh
nice."
shit,
You
you are so quiet.
yes, I am known for that. Sorry. Yes.
No, you're dwarf for that.
Good point.
Oh,
I'm
no.
known for that.
I hope these facilities will do nicely for you. Presumably better than what you've had in recent times. I was told you've been below.
Yes, sleeping literally on the floor.
Mm-hmm. In crevices.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then this should be much nicer.
I'd like to meet with him before we sleep, personally. If he's available, of course. If I understand
The earliest time you could speak with him would be in the morning.
I'm okay with that.
You will notice, and he takes you out to the balcony, and he points out to the lights, to the different fires. I don't know what it's like down there, but I've been told it can be disorienting returning to the surface after a time. When you look at these fires, if they're very well lit, it is the daytime. When they dim, it is night. So, right now, we are at about midday. Give it till morning, and I will be back. We can head over and meet with the king. That would probably be the earliest time. He does want to hear your report as soon as he can. He's heard different rumors and such, but nothing from, people who've truly seen it.
Yes, there's much to discuss.
The reports we've heard of you is that you've seen many different civilizations, would you call them?
Yeah, I would call them civilizations, sure. Settlements, maybe.
The settlements. Hordes.
Okay, yes, and well, we haven't had that. We've had, our gnomes that come by, bring certain items up from the Underdark to trade with us, and we usually hear certain accounts from them, but it's not a full story. So yes, come the morning, I will give you a knock, and we can head down, meet with the king, and you can see what he has to say, and he'll see what he has to say.
Okay. That sounds great. Can we get a couple of bottles of wine?
Oh, yes, of course. This is, and he'll kind of lead you back in to the front door, and there's this actual kitchen-y area, and he'll say, down in here. He opens up what just looks like a slab of stone, but he grabs on top of it and pulls on it, and this door comes out, and it's just a chest, basically, with shelves that opens from the front rather than the top. And he says that this was just stocked a few days ago. Please enjoy. There's different sorts of wine. Ale you can get downstairs. I was told to give you, and he pulls out 10 different coins. They're all gold, and they all have a picture of a dwarf on them. Not exactly a picture, it's more like they've been carved out, and you see just it's the same dude.
Yeah.
And it has a hammer on it. It's like
Cool.
It's like a dude's face, and then kind of jutted out is this fist with a hammer. Yeah.
Are these the only style of coins that work here?
Oh no. I was just told to give you coins in case you would like to enjoy any of the delicacies we have downstairs.
I do. Do you have any recommendations for places for food?
Well,
a steak.
This
Or
here
shank.
establishment has 4 different, I don't know if they'd call them restaurants.
Yeah, that was just thinking that too. I'm like, I don't know what they... Food house? Common house? I don't know.
What do they call it? There's 4 different areas in which they specialize on different types of food. This here is the pinnacle of all dining we have here.
Oh.
So anything you would like, downstairs, take a look. Anything is here. We don't get any sort of fish. So there's that, but otherwise, things from the surface come down here, and we have some of our finest cooks that make just gorgeous meals. If you would like a steak, I would suggest just going downstairs and following your nose.
Are we allowed out of the building?
You're allowed anywhere.
Okay.
I would suggest for newcomers to Gontal Grim, it's difficult to find your way back to places. Just be careful where you travel. It's easy to get lost.
Okay.
But
That's
yes,
fair.
enjoy our hospitality. If you've been sleeping on floors, I assume you haven't seen much hospitality recently. Many things to buy and look at, and yes. I will leave you to it. I apologize. I will.
You're welcome to stay and drink with us.
Oh, I would very much like that. Let me go and speak with the king and let him know what I've discussed with you. That way he is prepared for the morning. I may come back.
Sure. Just give us a knock.
Will do. Well, good day. And he'll head out the door, and you hear him just as he heads out.
Shall we get something to eat first?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you'd like to stop now, we can stop now, and
We should.
Okay.
We should.
Let's go ahead and stop now. So next time won't be next week. It'll be, I think, the week after. So, yeah. Next time we will be having a meeting with the king of Gontalgrim, Brunor Battlehammer, and the characters will get to experience an actual city, which isn't typical for them. So, until 4 p.m., in which we'll be maybe doing something, I don't know.
I gotta figure that out, because things have changed. One of our guys' flights got delayed, and he's unable to make it this time around. So we'll either do a time lapse, or I'll figure it out in 2 hours.
We'll
See
see
you then.
you. Yes, in 2 hours.